Yeah, it said 6:42 circulation about to move into more stable air for the week in the storm, and then a few minutes later, Oklahoma ready to win.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
You going live again?
I actually am right now.
Alrighty.
Like we are live.
Oh.
I just haven't really started talking yet. Okay, let's see here. Alrighty, guys. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. I'm in the Weather Center. I've got 2 OU interns, soon to be meteorologists. We got Chloe here. She did the weather last night. You'll see her popping on the TV a little bit more over the next few weeks. And then we got Sam back here, who had a KU shirt on earlier, now has an OU shirt on. But wanted to give you guys an update. We'll take a little tour on the radar and see what's going on. We do still have. What's up, Leonard? Hi, Leonard. We did. I am live. Jacob Leonard says hi. All right, tornado watch still in effect until 10 p.m. You can see the counties highlighted in Kansas, Oklahoma, and also Arkansas. Missouri is not under this tornado watch, and this is due to the bands of showers and thunderstorms we had a little bit earlier, kind of mid-afternoon. It made the atmosphere a little bit more stable on the Missouri side, which, hey, that's always good news. But I'll show you, we got a lot of storms out there. All right, so let's switch here. You can see, okay, first off, this band way up near Rolla, that kind of developed in southwestern Missouri, so that made the air mass a little bit more stable in southwestern Missouri, which is good news. But the air mass is still pretty unstable on the Kansas and then also Oklahoma side. And then once these storms push into southwestern Missouri, they are mainly just going to strong storms, but we are still going to be picking up some hail across the region. We did have a tornado warning in southern parts of Craig County, northern parts of Delaware County, and then kind of into Ottawa County. And now that storm is working through Joplin. Looking at the tower cam, we're seeing a lot of lightning out there, but at least the storm itself is just below severe limits. So we're going to take a radar tour here, and let me show you what's going on. We'll zoom right into the metro first. So this now is a strong thunderstorm, but a lot of lightning, really from downstream and then right through Joplin. You can also see right around Carthage as well. This extends a little bit farther south, just to the west of Seneca, so Indigo Sky, and this is kind of starting to move out of Ottawa County. We have pretty good cluster showers and thunderstorms. McDonald County, also into Berry County, up toward Mount Vernon. These are all lifting off toward the north and to the east. And once we get out into our western counties, these are the still guys we have to kind of keep our eyes on. We didn't really get much in the way of storms in southeastern Kansas earlier today, so the air mass is a little bit on the unstable side still. So I really want to keep my eyes on these storms, really from Yates Center, just west of Iola, just west of Chanute, Fredonia, and also Neodesha. And then these guys flaring up. So you can see right around Coffeyville, just to the south of Independence. And then again, you can see Nowata County. We have 2 cells. And then we have most of the bigger storms, tornadic storms, are just south of the viewing area. So these are kind of just to the east of Muskogee. And then we actually have one nice tight signature on a tornado warning just to the west of, I'm going to say it's called Stigler. But these are going to be pushing into northwestern Arkansas. So some of these, once they get into our southern counties, I think they'll start to weaken just because we've already had these storms pushing through. I think our overall tornado threat is going down quickly, but we still need to kind of watch. Let me see here, I'll John Madden for you. We still need to kind of watch this region. for at least a low tornado threat over the next hour or so. And then I think we'll mainly switch to kind of a hail threat after that. So we are going to have plenty of thunderstorms that work through heavy amounts of rain, but tornado threat will start to go down over the next hour or so. And then we're kind of switched to just strong storms, hail across the region, heavy amounts of rain, which, hey, we definitely need. Let me look at, let's see here. Just gonna pull up, let's see, comments here. If you guys have any questions. Okay. Yeah, Christopher Mitchell. Yes, things are, I mean, the storms are really picking up, but like in coverage, but yes, the overall intensity is dropping. So that is good. Jazzy Bear. I love all the names on YouTube. Afternoon. Dennis, of course. Let's see here. Seamus. Good Little Hell. Core by 5 Mile. Busy Mom. Howdy from Carthage. Christina. She said it's pouring in Carthage. So, yeah, these are mainly going to switch over to just really strong storms. But again, we still have that low severe threat, low tornado threat for about the next hour or two. And I really want to just kind of watch these guys out towards Chanute, Erie, Parsons, where the air mass is a little bit more unstable. The cell right on top of Joplin, 45 minutes ago, had some pretty good rotation, but once it got into southwestern Missouri, where the air mass is more stable, it started kind of collapsing. Still a good storm, a lot of rain, but it's below that severe limit, which is great. And then these guys, northeastern Oklahoma, you can see a few more starting to pop up just to the west of Tulsa. So we're going to continue to have these storms working through. So it's not just this batch. They're going to continue to flare up as we go through the next few hours. In fact, let me punch forward here. Let's go through a future cast here. Let's move to about 8:30. You can still see a lot of thunderstorms, southeastern Kansas, kind of our western counties at that point in time starting to dry out. And then thunderstorms continue into southwestern Missouri. Even 9:30 p.m. Still, most of the storms on the Missouri side. You can see by 10 with the actual true cold front, we get a few more flaring up southeastern Kansas. Here's 11 p.m. Again, this is with the true cold front. None of these should be severe, but they're going to be strong. So here's 11 p.m., 12 a.m., and then most of these out of the region by about 1 o'clock in the morning. But I wanted to kind of jump on, let you guys know what's going on. I like doing these live streams because I can just sit back and chat with you guys. Let me look at here. Jonathan, what's Galena, Kansas going to see? Really just strong thunderstorms. Again, overall severe threat is kind of starting to drop. Yes, go Chiefs. Chiefs scared me a little bit yesterday. KU has let me down. That's all I can say. Nicholas said he just caught a nice little lightning bolt on his phone camera that hit somewhere in West Joplin. Yeah, we're looking at tower cam, and we've been seeing some pretty good lightning bolts. Very loud. Trish says in Galena. What time is it looking like it's going to hit Sarcoxy? I mean, we got storms everywhere. Let's see here. Let me go back here real quick. Let's see here. Let's load this up. Okay, Sarcoxy. Well, let's take a look. You know, this main cluster is going to pass just north of you. You got a little cell near Granby, but see how they just keep popping up. So over the next hour, they will definitely start to increase for you in Sarcoxy. Let's see here. Twisted, you're welcome, man. Luke wants to know if Webb City is going to get rough. It's going to get loud. I don't think it's going to get very rough, so that's good. The storms south of J, Melissa says, where did that go? Oh yeah, storms south of J. Where are they heading to? All these storms are moving northeast. So the ones south of J, those are mainly going to work into Benton County and then eventually into McDonald County. But again, the overall severe threat will kind of drop once they get into southwestern Missouri. Let's see, Ryan, did this track about like you thought it was going to? I expected a little bit more action, but as far as the way it's tracking, overall, I thought the ones in Kansas would have flared up a little bit more. I thought we would have seen some more severe thunderstorm warnings instead of just some strong storms, and we could still get a severe thunderstorm warning or two, but man, it's January, so just to get this instability, it was pretty crazy. I thought we'd have a few more warnings than the ones that we have seen so far, but I'm okay with that. It's fine. At least we're getting good rain. And again, we still have a severe threat over the next hour and a half. It's just overall going down. What happens when the storm occludes, Jessica? Well, that's kind of like an occluded cold front, so it's kind of when the cold front overtakes a warm front. So like when these storms, like in Missouri, the reason why they're not severe in Missouri is because of the storms we had earlier. So it's a rain-cooled air mass. You know how when it rains, it cools down. So the bigger storms, they like the areas that it hasn't rained yet. And because we're getting so many storms popping up, that's why the severe threat is starting to drop. Let's see here. Emma, are tornadoes a threat for Joplin? I think our overall tornado threat is pretty low now, but I can't say it's non-existent yet. So that's something that still keeping our eyes on. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's take a look. What are you guys looking at?
Looking at the velocity on this tornado warning a little further south in Oklahoma, just west of Fort Smith.
Yeah, the one.
It's a little more disorganized than it was, which is really good.
Yeah.
Also recycling. It was really tight and then basically completely faded, and now it's decently back again.
I got the interns over here playing on the radar, looking at the tornado warnings just south of the region. Let's see. Carly, our tornado threat for Joplin. You're panicking over here. Don't panic. I mean, we always have big storms around here. The overall threat is low and dropping, so that is good. But always pay attention. Let's see here. Megan wants to know, what about North or Joplin or no-go? Again, I think the overall severe threat is dropping, but we still have a threat for about the next hour and a half. But everybody's going to get thunderstorms, so it's going to be loud, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning as well. But I wanted to kind of jump on here and let you guys know what was going on. We had a couple tornado warnings, northeastern parts of Oklahoma, and then we had a few severe thunderstorm warnings. Right now, most of the storms are just strong. Still have a severe threat, probably another hour or two, mainly southeastern Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma. I don't see much of a severe threat in southwest Missouri. So that's kind of what's going on. But of course, you know me, I like to stay on top of this. I get enjoyment out of this. So I will keep you guys updated. Hope your Monday is going fantastic. And if I need to jump back on here, I'll make sure to let you guys know that I'm